performances in a row, be the same person and play it the same way, because I notice I have sometimes difficulties with this, because you're in an emotion one day, but the next day you maybe play it a bit differently, and then you're like, I like myself better the day before. How do you do that? How did you?
Good questions. The first one is, you wanted to know about, remind me of the first part?
The conventions.
The conventions. Yeah.
Is it very tiring?
Yeah. I mean, it's, yes. Give an announcement.
Kat to join you?
I would love for Kat Graham to join me. Would you like for Kat to join me? Hey, hey. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Kat Graham.
How's it going?
Hello, sweetheart.
Hi.
How are you? You gotta. She just crawled up that like a rabid beast.
It's amazing.
That was an amazing performance.
Sunday, baby.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
What kind of questions you been answering?
Some really good ones, a couple scary ones, but so far we've been pretty good, right? We've been doing all right. We were just talking about these conventions, and I was actually just going to talk about her in my answer because she was talking about the energy involved. We were just talking about this sort of at length the other day. These things, it's a mindset that you have to find where, because it is long hours. I mean, you guys know, you get tired too, just from the sheer number of places you have to be in such a limited amount of time. So it's finding a place where you can conserve your energy and really be available to connect with people when they have a photo or an autograph with you. Or at least these are my favorite parts because we actually get to, spend time talking and like making, I mean, it's harder to see some people back there, but to actually get to talk to people and interact, it's great in the meeting rooms too, but there's a sort of, there's a place where you can sort of take the energy. So when you guys give us love, it's nice to actually realize that and absorb some of that. And it's really, it's what I was saying earlier, it's always a positive thing. When someone's giving you love, that feels good. And so when we take that back, it makes it a lot easier to turn it and give it back to you. So that part's not that hard.
And I feel like, especially this year, because the first year I always tell Chris, it's really exhausting. It's really tiring. It's for everyone it is, but after a certain amount of years and you come back, you figure it out. Because sometimes I'm so tired and I see some of my girls and they're like, can we just hug? I just want to hug, and it just gives me so much energy. So as much as sometimes it feels like people want, there's a lot of times you guys give me so much energy, and you know that oh my gosh, she's been doing the same thing for hours, but when we hug and you give that to me, I really feel it, and I just want to say thank you so much, because I really feel your love, so thank you. We have a great connection. It's awesome.
And you had a part two, and now I forgot.
Yeah, that's the theater question. How, when you play theater and you have two performances in a row, how can you be the same person or give the same performances 2 times in a row, or even more times in a row? Because it's difficult for me when I play something.
That's the really nice part about film and television work, is you only really do a scene once, and then it's done and it's lived and it's one complete moment in time, and they've captured it, and you don't ever do it again. That's also sometimes the sad part, is when you have something you really love and you only get to visit it for a few hours or a day and then it's gone. But in theater, having to go back and do the same exact story every night, and emotionally and just your energy, once you've already played a scene enough times, you notice, this is I think what you're talking about, you start to feel like the well starts to dry up and it doesn't feel as fresh anymore. And when I was doing that tour that I was talking about, I was doing 8 shows a week for a year. And it's a really emotional story, and it's draining, and there was all kinds of exhausting physical stuff to go with it, so you have to find a way to save your energy during the day, and then be able to use that at night. And finding ways to keep it fresh while staying in your boundaries.